Stevie, as always, thanks for joining us. Let's look back at Saturday's game against Queen of the South to begin with. A 3-1 victory in the end and a deserved 3 points. You must have been delighted, not just with the result, but the manner of performance you got out of the boys as well.
Yeah, it was important to get back to winning ways, Jordan. Our last victory had come up against Morton a number of games ago, so it was very pleasing. And then in the manner, like you say, that we done it, to win the game 3-1, I thought we created loads of chances in the game. We're very front foot. Showed a lot of creativity in our play. Owen's saves, a couple of saves just before half time were pivotal in allowing us to come out in the second half, still leading the game. And the 3 goals were very, very good. Kevin O'Hara following in like all good strikers do. Fraser comes on the pitch and has a positive impact, tucks away the second goal. And the pleasing thing was when it went 2-1, we didn't just, see out the game at that stage. We went to try and win the game and score another goal. And, it was fitting that Ewan Henderson scored his first senior goal and a good finish from Dom Thomas's creativity.
Talking about Ewan Henderson's goal, I saw after the game he'd said that without the work of Kevin O'Hara and Dom Thomas in particular, he wouldn't have got that goal. And I suppose when you look back at it, it shows you the decision making on the day from everyone was where it needed to be. Kevin O'Hara could have tried to go for glory himself, cut it back to Dom Thomas, who again could have had a shot himself, but saw the pass inside. Is that the kind of thing, as a former striker yourself, you like to see? Is that teamwork, that everybody isn't selfish and it's all about working as a collective?
Yeah, you must have heard my conversation with Kevin after the game, just before I was talking to the press. I could see when he put it around Ferguson, he got his touch round Ferguson, that the ball was just starting to get away from him, and he was just, his angle to get an effort at goal himself had probably, just slipped away from him, but he showed that composure, the hunger to get on the ball and the awareness to play the pass back to Dom Thomas, who again, on another day, might have cut into his left foot and tried to place it by Ferguson or a couple of players on the line at that point, but Dom played a square pass, at the right weight to allow you to take a touch and then, bury the ball by, I think it was Willie Gibson on the line. So, in the end, we won the game 3-1. As I said, there was a lot of creativity in the game, in our play at the weekend. And although we're talking about the forward play, it was a collective team effort that gave them the platform to go and show that. So we'll be looking for more of the same against Arbroath at the weekend.
To get that almost near perfect team performance from everybody that took part, did you feel that with it being basically an all or nothing game in terms of trying to keep in the promotion playoff hunt, that it almost helped the team in terms of it galvanised them because they knew exactly what they needed to do? They needed to go out there and get the victory. Did you feel that had an impact on Saturday?
I think what allowed the focus and the mindset from the start of the game was there. We knew that we had to win the game. As we do, we're going into the last 2 games of the season looking to do the same. And it's having that focus and mindset that come Saturday against Arbroath, we've got to be very front foot, but respectful of Arbroath, who are a very difficult side. They come on the back of having won 4-0 at the weekend. And it'll be a very challenging game for us. But if we go into the game with the same mindset, the same commitment, the same application, and then show that flair to our play, then we'll give ourselves an opportunity to win on Saturday.
It's fair to say, anytime I talk to yourself or any of the players, the belief in terms of getting back to winning ways and pushing for the promotion playoff places has never waned throughout the course of the season. Did Saturday show exactly why everybody within the squad and your management team has such a high belief that we can go on and be successful this season?
Yeah, I think, Jordan, as well, we knew we were going to face a difficult, challenging period at some time during the season. And we did. We got off to a terrific start. There's enough being said about that now because we're at the tail end of the season where it matters now. What I will say is Saturday's performance, I didn't think just came on the back of, or should we say on some lucky performances. I thought there was a foundation there in the Hearts game, in the Dundee performance, at home as well, where we created chances against those two sides and maybe just never got the rub of the green, but we didn't feel sorry for ourselves. As I say, the boys have applied themselves properly since the Wraith Rovers game where we faced that disappointment, and you know, it's again taking confidence from the win now, and knowing that if we create chances that we've got goals in the team. So we're looking for much the same, but it's not to say that Arbroath are going to make it easy for us.
As I speak to you right now, it's ahead of the midweek fixture, so we don't know the exact kind of twists and turns that's going to happen ahead of Saturday. But as things stand, we need to win both our games and hope that the Inverness drop points somewhere else. Does that really help going into Saturday again, that we know exactly what we need to do?
Well, again, it's in our own hands at the weekend. You know, we can't control what's going to happen when we're talking at the moment, the Inverness Dundee game. But we will have a clearer picture on the back end of that result, what we need to do. So, as I say, it's having that mindset that we're looking forward to the game. We know the challenges that come with it. And, you know, as I say, we'll be hopeful that we have a few boys coming back from injury. At this moment in time, there's nobody ruled out other than Ryan Dow and Lewis Martin. You know, so everybody else will be given an opportunity to get back fit and stake a claim for a starting place, and we'll need everybody going into these games.
We know how tough a test it'll be against Arbroath. They're in a way very similar to Queen of the South in terms of maybe didn't have the greatest of starts, but have really built themselves up over the course of the campaign, really typified by Saturday's result against Ayr United, a convincing 4-0 win at home.
Yep, and having watched the game back, it was a deserved victory. But as I say, it's not getting too much caught up in what Arbroath are about. It's knowing what they are capable of. But again, going back to yourselves, Jordan, you know, it's encouraging the boys to have that belief and confidence within themselves to go and perform and create opportunities to score goals against a team that are very well organised. Our games have been very difficult over the last couple of seasons against them, very competitive, but ones that we've enjoyed. And as I say, we've played them twice this year already, 1-2, and we lost one up at Arbroath. So we know that it's going to be a hard game, but one that we're also capable of winning.